Valérien, a very warm welcome to Blackburn Rovers Football Club. How does it feel to be sat there as our new head coach?
Thank you. It feels very good. I think that for me, Blackburn Rovers, since my childhood, is a big name. I started my career in this season 94-95 to play with Strasbourg, and that year Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League. So as a young French player, you always look at the Premier League and the English football, and so Blackburn Rovers was always a big part of your dream as a player with the big name we knew, and now to be the manager of the club is something special for me.
Have you always known the famous blue and white halves since that season then? Has it always been in your mind somewhere?
No, but it was always in the mind. Due to the game I had in the championship, I play a lot against Blackburn Rovers. Always a special, as I say, special name for me, because it was a very important year that year when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League, and it just combined the both with a lot of memory for me.
You've played in England, you've managed in England. What is so special to you about this country? What brings you back?
I think it's, as I say, for when you are a young French player, you look at the English football, Italian football, maybe more was still the English football, and I think that it was, as a player, the same, and as a manager, it's a big opportunity, and it's something special. Just the English football is something different, feel different, energy is different, and I just love it, and that's why I'm very delighted and happy to be back and to be ready to start with the Rovers.
How exciting an opportunity do you see it coming to this club at this moment in time as well?
Yes, actually it's not normal. At that period of time, when you are talking to clubs, and it's happened the last few months, generally the club are in difficult situation, so they battle for the relegation everywhere in Europe or in the world. So sometimes it's always difficult decision to take as a manager, because you see the risk as well. But on this situation, it was something new. I think even for the club to be in that period of time, in that position, to have to seek a manager. So I think that I see that a good opportunity, great opportunity, and just to do the job, to get to know the players, to get to know the club, to support that period of time. It's clear that you won't come and change everything. It's more to be very tactful with all the situation, just to support the player and try to get the job done.
How big a factor was it for you where we are in the league table at the moment, and what we've got to play for the rest of this season then?
Yes, I think this is a great situation for the player. The player put themselves in those positions for the fans, just to have the dream in the mind. But still a long way to go. 12 games remaining. Sounds like it's not too much, but that much in the championship. You need resilience until the end. But at least you are in a position now when you are able to achieve something, and the player, the fans, everyone who working at the club dreaming. And I think this is why we are doing the job. Is a better situation than to fight against the relegation. So it's allowed to dream, but the hard work had to be done on the pitch.
You've been in a similar situation in this division, in this country before. What did you get from that experience that perhaps you can bring to where we are now?
Yeah, I think it's to be focused on each game one by one, just to make sure that you are not thinking too much ahead and how many games left, how many games home. Just the next game. Be focused on the next game. Make sure that you have the right attitude. We need to have the no regret attitude, that we give everything we had. You are no guarantee in football. But at the end of the season, it's very important that we got that feeling that we gave everything what we had to take the opportunity in front of us, and for that you need to be focused on the next game.
When you look around this football club, do you feel it has everything here to be a Premier League club? Because that is the goal that everybody wants, to get this club back in the top flight.
I think the potential is there. So if you want to deserve it, you have to work hard. Now it's clear, and just to make sure that you are focused, as I say, on the next game, and take the game one by one, and after that, at the end of the season, you have to count. The potential is there. The club was a big part of the Premier League, so many years. So I think it's clear that everyone wants to go back where the club belongs, and it's clear with all the memories. When you think about the Premier League, what does it mean for Blackburn Rovers? Then, as I said, it's a great feeling now to have that dream in the mind, the opportunities, but is a long way to go. It's a hard work, because everyone wants to get the spot.
Do you feel that's what football is about? You know, supporters dreaming, players dreaming, you as a head coach dreaming about those moments when you can achieve something? Yeah,
I think it's more enjoyable. Football is difficult, can be very difficult and tough in some periods, some season. But if you got the momentum, if you got a season like that, when you are in the mix to fight for something big for everyone, it's not only the players, for the fans, for the people who's working for the club. Then you have to embrace it, you have to enjoy it, and make sure, as I say, you've got the right attitude to get the job done.
As you all know, the Championship's a tough league, though, isn't it?
It's resilience. You need a lot of resilience. You need to stay calm. You need to be strong mentally, and you need to have a bit of everything. I think that the basic need to be right all the time. The drills, the fight, the mentality you need to go again every 3 days, and only at the end of the season you can enjoy. But till then, it's a long way. You need a long breath and massive resilience to come over the line.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your career, and perhaps what shaped you into the head coach and the person you are now.
I think that I have my rules. I had my rules as a player, and my life as a human being, as a father, and now always as a manager. The same is respect, discipline, commitment, and hard work. So I try just to stick that way, to make my job as good as I can with my rules. So this is always my expectation on myself, but as well when I come into a club, and just to apply, because I think this is the basics to have success. You know, in football you will have setback. It's a tough job, a tough situation, but on the other hand, when you have some great moment, it is worth to have such a painful moment to go through, and after you know that on the other side of the coins it can be something great.
Who's been the biggest influence on your career, either playing or coaching now?
Biggest influence, I think it's depend on the people you met in your life. It can be a manager, it can be a CEO, it can be a person who are close to you, to your family, and to support you. I think it's important that a lot of people try to support you, since you are dreaming to be in that environment in football, and try to take the good idea, the focus you need to do the job as a player and as a manager. But you have to stay true to yourself, and I think this is the main thing. All the situation, the pressure coming from outside is normal in our job, but the main thing is just to stick to yourself, and to make sure you are doing the right thing, and everyone enjoy, and this is what we try to do, and this is what I try to do.
I'm sure you learn a lot as a player under different head coaches, but how important for any head coach to be their own person and to have their own way of doing things?
I think this is what defines a coach. When you think about a coach, you need to think about an identity, something to understand when you speak about a coach. For sure, the football evolves a lot. So you need to adapt as well. When are you coming into a club? What is the situation into the club? And sometimes you need more to adapt to the player. You've got the way you want to play. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not possible. The say for me, I'm coming. It's actually in 3 months is the season over, and just to find the right balance. What is needed at the minute, not to change or to touch too much, just to support the player to make sure that they're able to put the performance and to have the right attitude on the pitch.
Does it almost feel like that there are two elements going forward now? There is a short-term goal for the club, but there's also in your mind a longer-term vision for this football club.
It's exactly what we spoke about with the board. Exactly, you've got the short-term focus, but at the same time you have the long-term focus with the clear vision, the way we want to play, the way how we want to integrate the young players. I think this is the identity from the Rovers, and we want to stay that way. But at the minute, as I say, is the short-term focus there, and now it's my job with the staff to just find the right balance. What is needed now for the player to feel well. So it means I will need to have a lot of discussion with the staff, with the players. I need to get the feedback from the players to see where I need to start.
Do you enjoy that side of it? To form those relationship with, I know you know a couple of the players already, but is that a big part of the job as well? Getting to understand, to know how they work?
Yes, exactly. The thing you learn as a manager at some point is that you need that connection with your player. You need to understand, especially when you are very demanding on the pitch, and you need the feedback from the player, how they feel, how they understand what you expected from them. Are you able to do the job or not? And in this situation, I think I am the guy who need to adapt to the situation. I think that everyone at the club worked so well this season that put the club in that position. The player did so well so far. So it means I need to adapt to them and to make sure that they are still happy to perform like that.
You use the word demanding there. Would that be a fair way of summing up how you want your players to operate? Are you demanding of them as people?
Just to be committed. My rules: to work hard, to be disciplined, and to respect each other. I think this is the first demand, and the rest is on the pitch. And the truth is always on the pitch, but you need to have the right mindset. And what I saw so far from the player, the feeling is there that the mentality is right. If you see the game 2 weeks ago against West Brom, just the day before, the manager is leaving, the staff is leaving, so the player travel in an important game against a direct opposition for the fight on the playoff position. And the player were able to perform and to win the game. So it just showed that something is right within the squad. So the basic is already there, or the base is already there to build on.
You saw the club motto out there, Arte et Labore, my skill and hard work, and straight away you said, I like that.
Yes, I like that. I say it was my motto as a player. I was not the most gifted player when in my career, but my mentality made the difference. I knew that I will make the difference through my hard work, resilience, and over adversity. You will have always adversity in the football, criticism, skepticism, but you have to keep going. You have to believe in yourself. You have to stay true to yourself and to make sure you can get the success you want.
How good is it for you that you know some of the players already? I think Callum, Corley, Emmanuel you've worked with before, so they will also have an idea of how you work.
Yes, they know me well, I know them well. For sure, as I say, we will need to adapt, to adjust with the way to play, the vision we had, the intensity we need. It's something more for the long terms focus. Now it's to speak with them, to get the feedback from them, because they know me. They know the way I work, and just to adjust what is possible to implement now and what we need maybe to focus more for the summer.
Your first game in charge will be a home game against Norwich this weekend. How much are you looking forward to meeting the supporters and experiencing your first taste of Ewood Park as the Blackburn Rovers manager?
Yes, I'm looking forward. It's clear, but as I say, I take the work day by day. So the next step will be first to get the connection with everyone, to have that understanding, and after to build on the next day with the training session, and afterward to be focused on the game.
That connection with the supporters, does that apply as well? Want to build a rapport with the fans, because the position we're in, they're going to play a big part between now and the end of the season as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that is massive. The fans, as I say, they have a big hope, big dream. And we need all the support. I think the player deserve it. So far, they put the club in the right position. Is allowed everyone to think about the position and the playoff. So it's important that we can get that connection for sure. The result dictates always the emotional state of mind, but as I say, we need just to make sure we are doing the right thing on the pitch. When the fans see that the team try to do the right thing with the right attitude, the heart on the right position, then we will get the support.
Welcome to the club again. We wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.